Hey everybody, welcome to the ET Whisper Galactic Monthly Channeling. Hey everybody, welcome to April's Galactic Monthly Channeling. This will be our fourth monthly channeling, and in the last three I have noticed an amazing content similarity. I have noticed that all three races were ones that Aridif brought forward to us that were actually connected with human beings in one way or another. I don't know if that's a theme. Aridif does not say yes or no, but he has brought forward those entities with that in common, so to my best guess, that's what they're doing there. I am very, very excited to bring out the fourth race today. Now, thank you all for supporting and watching YouTube. You can always hit subscribe below and get an email every time this monthly video comes through, and we're going to try to keep it on a schedule where Metatron monthly channelings are on the 1st of the month and Galactic channelings on the 15th. Thank you guys for supporting us, and we'll see you on the other side. Greetings to all, this is Aridif, that is A-R-I-D-I-F, and this is its spell. We wish to express to you our own great love and our own great expression of congratulations. A congratulations is in order for all of you who have connected to your excitements by being here in this moment. In the last of coming months, we have represented and brought forward a great energy that represents the galactic consciousness in all of the entities that desire to connect with you. And as Rob has perceived, a great deal of the connections are based around similar concepts. First of all, the concept about entities that experience humanity firsthand is of order, but also we represent entities that have shared not only their voice and energy with you, but also portions of DNA. That is the basic theme that has come about. Rob, so cleverly finding this, has brought forward his own perception, and we will, as he has expressed, give a yes to this instead of a no. Now, in our own perception, the only concept we wish to share with you above all others is that you are loved. But under this, we wish to give you an understanding of your own linear history. We wish to give you an understanding of where your DNA, such multi-dimensional DNA, comes from. By doing this, we bring forward the Sirian energy, and we thank you. We are here with a perception of humans that is unlike any before us. We have a great detailed knowledge of who you are. Before we share that, who am I? I can share that answer easily with saying, I am a being from a star you call Sirius. The Sirius or Sirian energy is shared deeply throughout your race. DNA of our own has been implanted through your DNA. Our DNA runs deeply through every human's vein. Now there are stories of 7 and 12 places of DNA within humans, and some of that is true, but I want to talk more specifically about the Sirian part of your DNA than any others. Not only am I more acquainted, but I am more specialized with this area of knowledge. In your Sirian portion of DNA, there are 12 subportions of DNA. Those 12 subportions are not only a physical adjustment, but also a representation energetically of 12 points within our system. 12 points of energy, 12 points of focus, and 12 points of manifestation within our own race. Many of you would perceive us as the humanoid versions of Sirius A, and Sirius A being the largest of the Sirian stars, carries brilliance, not only to your eye but to your hearts when you look in the sky and see our star. Sirian A is the energy that all of you look at when you look into that evening sky and see the brightest of all stars around you. Now we are sharing the 12 sub-points and sub-focuses of our DNA with you. First we share, let us not get ahead. Before we share deeply in that, I am instructed to first share both physical appearances and also to share our perceptions of humans. So in the physical perception, we look much as your human consciousness does. We have a standard of light hair and dark hair. We have a standard of the human form appearing from sizes of 5 and 8 foot to 6 and 6 foot. In that difference of height, we have both male and female. Our bodies are no longer physical in the way that you think physical looks like. We're no longer set in physical in the way that you think physical should be. You know about the entities or ghosts who have passed humanity into the afterlife, and you see them as somewhat physical. And we as sixth density beings are much less physical than even that. If you are able to focus your energy into the sixth density, then you could perceive us as physical. You would perceive us as a much lighter body. You would perceive us as more energy than physical, but we still appear physical for that sake. Now, as we share our perceptions of humans, we should share more about how much we care for you, how much we share with you. We have connected through the DNA that we are going to talk about dream state passageways. We've also connected a matrix inclusion. We have also connected our own specific time-space to link a myriad of different points of focus for humans in meditation to connect to. We also connect to, we are trying to find the word, but it is more than a web. It is a web with intricacies more. Some of you understand this grid by understanding the etheric grid around your planet. That grid relates to our own energy we share with you. We have the Sirian grid around your planet so that you can tap in to the centermost part of your solar system star, to the center point of our own star, and that breeds connection that is unlike any before you. That breeds connection that allows you to connect most deeply with our Sirian star center, our central sun. In our central star, you have a great deal of information shared. Some sharing is download, some is visualizations, but each of you will receive it differently, depending on how activated your DNA are, or depending on how accurately you tune into the Sirian energy. Now, all of these things that we share with you, we do for one reason, and that is because you are in the center of our hearts. You are in the center of our desire to love, share, and connect with humans. We see you as great distant relatives. We see you as those who have seen us, and by seeing us and by us seeing you, we link both in our hearts and our third eyes and our crowns, and we relay that energy to a deepest feeling of brotherhood, a deepest feeling of solidarity with you. Now we move to the 12 sub-points of DNA, because this is what I have come to share with you today. The very first subpart of DNA is the Ada, and the Ada appears similar to this. Now we share with you the different subparts, but we need to share with you also why. The Ada is similar to an adaptation. That adaptation is a part that helps allow you connect all of your chakras together for one lining. That Ada part that is awoken within your sub-DNA can help you find your chakra system fully. There is another part that is important to talk about, as I understand now the time will not allow us to speak of all 12. But Depa, that is Depa, and Depa is your fourth portion of the sub-DNA. The Depa is the part of you that allows you to ring your energy around in the chakra system, exempling some of you who have found how to take your heart chakra energy and to link it from the center of your heart over your head into the back of your heart to make a vibracious ring. But this is not the only way that you can use this. You can also use it by encompassing your body in a spiral with all of your chakras wound together, opening up a portal for the sixth part, or the sixth subpart. Krepa. Krepa appears very deeply within the interwound chakra system. When you ignite that sixth portion of your DNA, it allows you to transport consciousness through matrices. Now, matrices is only a word I use as it has been allowed a verification through your Aridif being to explain to you how to go into the higher echelons of this universal structure, to go up in matrices to gain more access. We are in the same area or matrix that you are, just as Aridif is, but the being that you call archangels are in a higher matrix. That helps allow. We go now to the ninth part of the DNA, and this DNA is known as Bib. And this Bib is a very intricate part of the DNA 12th aspect. This part allows you full integration into galactic archives. When you work this part of your DNA, you can find archives both through mindset and both through energy alike. When you go to those archives, you're able to find all of the galactic information to your disposal. And we will speak of the 12th part of the DNA as our time is approaching its end. When you work at the very end of the 12th, that is what we call Oma. And Oma is represented, and we are trying to find the symbol for this. Oma. Oma. The hands are not able to represent this well. Oma. Oma. And we represent it as this. Oma is the last and 12th portion of the sub-DNA that helps to envelop you into the universal consciousness. This universal consciousness gives you access to entities throughout the entire universe, entities with different galaxies, different planets. When you're able to set that 12th, you become a very large part. And we've given you all 12 of these subsets, and some of these you'll have to find through intuition. Some of these we would like to come back through this channel in order to share more. But we have to leave you at the Oma, and the Oma will share with you a greatest realization of your own energy, the capability of unlocking the 12 points or 12 sub-points in just the Sirian part of your energy will allow you to gain access to the truest version of yourself that is the universe itself, that is Creator itself, that is the Logos, God, El Dino, and everything above. We share with you only our desire for you to share yourselves with us, and we will always be here at your disposal to share with you. Much love is granted and accepted. Thank you. Thank you guys for hanging through there with that amazing channeling, and I wanted to thank all of you guys for your support. Just by watching this video, you are supporting our content. There are other ways you can support our content too. Subscribing is one way, but also if you go to our YouTube homepage, there's a support button where you can make a financial donation, or you can go to etwhisper.com and donate there. Either way, that helps us give the availability of free content to you guys every month. We also have 2 links. One of them, which will send you to the Metatron Center monthly channeling, and the other What's New in ET Whisper. You can always keep an eye on us and keep watching the channeling. Again, Kalina and I thank you so much for your support. We love you guys.